Hey guys, so my second idea is the idea, or the success principle really, that the map is not the territory. That's it. The map is not the territory. So what the hell do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is that a map of Australia will never ever do Australia justice. Like, you can't just look at a map or a photo or a video and understand how amazing Australia really is. You can never ever get the full experience of what it's like to be in Australia. And there's so many different experiences that you can have, depending on what you focus on. And this is the idea that the map is never the territory. So what you focus on is the experience that you have. And how I want to bring this to you is everybody is focusing on their own set of stuff. And it's what we focus on and it's what we bring our attention to that's really going to determine the experience in life that we have. But even more than this, you'll never ever truly understand another person. The way that you view them, the things that you focus on when you're with them, the questions that you ask them, the time that you spend with them will never ever truly give you the experience of what it's like to be them. You only get the photo, you only get the insight, you only get the idea, the answers that they're willing to give you, but you don't get the experience. So what I'm loving about this is it's the idea that you'll never ever truly experience what it is like to be them. So what we need to bring to our relationships is just an insatiable, never-ending curiosity. Because it's so easy to judge another person for who they are, for what they're doing, for the mistakes they've made, for the decisions that they've made. It's so easy to make them feel bad for not understanding you, for not doing what you think's important. But I myself have a set of values and beliefs of what I think's important, and maybe they just don't match up to this person's ideas of what they think is valuable and important. And there's a saying that the key to an amazing life is amazing relationships. And that means A, having an amazing relationship with yourself. So having an insatiable curiosity into what really matters to you. And I think the best way to do that is to just take notes, take a record, be aware in general of what lights you up. You know, what are you really doing in your day that really lights you up and makes you feel amazing? And what are you doing that sucks? And that's going to give you the first little key to, what matters to you. And then it's just about getting more and more of that. Or maybe it's about the experiences that you don't like. It's about changing your thinking around them and your focus so that you can focus on things that are valuable to you in those experiences. So there's a few really important keys to having a great life and great experiences for you. But in your relationships with others, it's really about having an insatiable and never-ending curiosity for who they are. What really matters to them? What do they believe? And what are their beliefs? Because once you understand another person, they feel understood. And when the other person feels understood, they're more likely to be more understanding of you. Who's ever been in a conversation with someone where it's like you're both really connected, you're both on the same page, the conversation's flowing forwards and back, and it's just like, yeah, and then this happened, and then this happened, and I was in a situation that was so similar to that, and this person said this, and then they did this, and it's like, oh yeah, I totally get it. I was in a situation and this happened and this happened. It's like the conversation is just flowing and you're totally understanding each other. So it's that understanding and it's the feeling of being understood that leads to high quality relationships. And the only way to have more amazing, fulfilling relationships is to always have the door open for learning. It's to always have the door open to embrace more curiosity.